Pick up the phone and call me, yeah. I'll be there.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna make a little video of my entire setup with everything I got so far, and I'm just gonna post it on this channel. So, in case some of you guys that haven't seen my Trinity 737 project channel can see it here. So, this is the simulator here. It's not a full-scale 737 cockpit. The dimensions are a bit changed a bit. The width is the exact same. Can't remember exactly, but the length from the back to the front is a little bit shorter due to the amount of space I have in my room. You can see here I only have about an inch and a quarter of space between the bulkhead and my door. And it's actually all the way up the front of the, you can't see it because of the curtain, but the front of the nose of the windows is actually jammed against the wall. So it's so I built this door to put in here. I'm gonna look to build a new one because it's a bit small and I want to make it better. So as we open it, you can see the base was it's about 5.5 inches from the floor, and it's put together with like beams, those kind of planks that you use for a bunk bed. There's several ones going through the back to the front, from side to side, giving it support. And this cockpit was built from scratch by me and one other guy. He's my dad's worker in the factory. His name is Imran. So once you open it, you can see that we have both of the bulkheads. It's everything, most of the things are painted. You see all this painted. Here's painted. It's in a great mess. I have to clean up. I actually have to scrap the inside of here down completely because I got to take off. There's two sections to the floor. So what I've done, basically the section that I've basically done the back, well, I have to have a back section and a front section. The back, I'm just keeping the back, I don't need to bring up the back, but the front section, which is split right here. The front section is for the main instrument panel and for the yokes. And I'm getting the yoke system from a guy down here who owns a 737 cockpit business. He's right now currently constructing about 100 and something 737 cockpits to sell all over the world, and he's really busy. And he's also changing out his control columns that he has in his current simulator, and he's going to sell them to me. So I'm going to buy that from him. The windows, I built the windows as well. A bit of changes in the dimensions of the windows. It's a bit wider than it's supposed to be. I believe this was to be the width of the main instrument panel, which is about 60 inches. It's a bit bigger than that, and then it comes back to the bulb, attaches onto the bulkhead here. The main instrument panel, I constructed the panel, the instrument panel. This thing here is just like a little demo. It's not correct measurements. I need to make a bit more changes to it. I can use this for now, and the support that is used, it's currently in my dad's factory right now. It's not finished building, so I can't have that here. For yokes, I'm using the SeaTech, the SeaTech Pro yoke system, Pro Flight yoke system, and I'm happy with it for now. I'm going to need to change it out sooner or later because it's also kind of pissing me off because the balance in the support is getting weaker and weaker as I use it. So once I get the yokes, I'll be good. This is the dual yokes from a scrap down 73800. I'm also using the yokes, the throttles from CTEK as well. We're gonna switch those out, see if we can. I believe I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the website we will be getting the yoke system from. I believe that my mom had ordered the Throttle Tech 737-800 throttle quadrant from them, and it's supposed to be coming down in about, I'm not sure. They say it's going to take a little while, but I can wait. I have a bit of work to do, so hopefully those come in. The pedestal or pedestal, whatever you call it, I built it myself. I need to make a bit changes to them. I have a radio panel. Let's see if I can find the radio panel. I'm not sure where that is. Is it somewhere down there? I have the flash on. It is a mess. No, I'll have to look for that later. But from the beams, from these support to the side where all the panels go in, this is a bit wide, so I have to adjust them. And here I have a clipboard with full of charts, a bunch of charts. And for seats, I'm using 2 regular seats for the captain and the first officer. Down here in the curve where the support of the pedestal, I made it a bit too thin. It's supposed to be coming down about here and about there. So I made it too thin, but I think I'm gonna end up purchasing a pedestal from the internet, online, or something. I have one system, well, 2 systems. I'll show you the other ones now. This is my main system we're gonna be using for the flights. It's a gaming system by Cyber Power PC. I upgraded some parts in it. I'm going to be upgrading a little more parts. I just put a 750 watt modular power supply by Corsair, and I'm getting a GTX 670 or 660 Ti, so it's going to run that. And I have another system up there which I'm going to fix up, and it's going to run the entire section of the main instrument panel. So I'm going to put the GTX 660 Ti in there as well, so I can run 3 monitors. So the captain, PFD and ND, the engines, and then the first officers as well. And what I'm using, I have a laptop. I'm going to be using the laptop as the instructor's station. I need to make it a bit bigger, but right now my laptop screen is messed up. I'm going to get that fixed. I'm using a secondary screen, and this is for ATC. This is my ATC setup here. We got Euroscope running, and if it's not Euroscope, then we use the VRoute system to tell us who's online. And that's the box that the CyberPower PC came in. That's my other one up there. You could probably just see the back right there of the PC. I got another TV up here. This TV screen is also kind of messed up, and I have a computer case right underneath it. I'm gonna get some parts to put into there, I believe. Yeah, that one is good. And I had a TV. Well, right now it's taken down, and now you can see I have another monitor here. I just unplugged it because I was going to try and put it into my laptop, but I realized it only has one port to use it. You can see I left a bit of space in the front there, as I was talking about. You can see that the front of the windows is jamming against the well, not really jamming, but very close to touching it. Ow. Alright, the overhead. This overhead is from ProSim Parts online. It's not finished yet. Have to hook up some more parts. I'm gonna get the motherboard, and I'm also I can get a real 737 overhead panel in my hands. And I was actually going to hook up the Norwegian 737 guy. He seemed a bit interested, so I'm going to let him give me give him more information if he wants it. I'm going to probably, if I sell it to him, instead of selling it to him, I know it's worth a lot more than these ones here, but if he's up for it, I'll also, maybe ask for a trade with his overhead for that overhead, because the guy that has the real overhead, he said if I can get the real one sold or for exchange, I get to keep the exchanged one, and if I can exchange it with the Norwegian guy, I'll be glad to, because his overhead seems pretty sweet as well. And the real one, it's beautiful, but I can't pay for that. If I had to sell it to the Norwegian guy, it would cost me about, I believe he was selling it for down here about 75,000 TT. I can't convert that into the US currency. I'm not quite sure. It's 6 to 1 US, so 6 TT dollars is 1 US dollar. So I don't think it'll be that expensive. It's a great price in the US, I believe, for a real overhead panel from a 738, especially. So yeah, I can't wait to get the rest of my stuff. I mean, it's gonna be great once I get those new stuff in my hands. I'm so excited. I mean, if I had the skills, like the Norwegian guy, he builds all this stuff. He builds the control columns. I mean, if you guys want to see his cockpit, it looks like the real thing. And so I'm gonna try and get my stuff, the control columns in a couple of weeks, maybe next week. I talked to the guy. He hasn't given me a price yet. I don't think it'll be that much, because it's kind of old control column, but it's also really nice, so it may be a bit pricey, but that's okay. I saved up a good bit of money for it. So that's pretty much about it, guys. I have my setup here. I'm really comfortable with my setup. Soon, I have great plans for this. I'm going to paint this in the Excel paint, and so on. Okay, this video is really long. So I'm gonna end this video here, and just thought I'd give you guys a nice bit of precise walk around of my sim, show you what I've done. You can see the surround sound, 5 speakers. That one fell on, but another one up there. It's to the top of the overhead. See, it's not wired up yet. And I'm also getting the rudder pedal. I'm going to get those rudder pedals from CTEK online. I'm going to order those down. I also got one massive speaker back here. So sound I don't need to worry about. Okay, so guys, that's about it. I'm going to end this video here. Once I get more information, I'm going to make a new video hopefully soon. Once I get my main instrument panel, once I go back down to the factory, since school has started for me already, I can't go back down and finish it. I'll probably go back down Friday after school, see what I can do. Hopefully my phone is charging, so I can make a video for you guys. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Just walk around, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Bye bye.